So yeah, what it is, neuro linguistic programming is basically it's so hard to explain, but it's basically external and internal communication. And this is something we all do, you and I do, every single person out there does, without even knowing it. All it is just mapping and modeling communication, effective communication. So how this came about was a couple of decades ago, a couple of guys got together and started modeling really successful people, seeing how they communicated, see how they done their day, what their habits entailed, all of those things. And they modeled so many different kind of people, and they just kind of took away the lessons from that. It wasn't just a couple, it was over a span of however many years. And from that, they took away language patterns, internal and external. So they looked at how these people spoke to themselves and how they spoke to other people, effective communication, and then it just blew up from there. And it's very hard to condense what this actually is into 1 week conversation. Yet it's just external effective communication, internal effective communication, and a bunch of techniques that are actually we can actually use on people. So rather than it just being like, hey, this is just an English course on how to speak and how to think, we actually got some actionable techniques, and those are the techniques that I witnessed firsthand. When I saw them live, I was like, these have to be paid actors to come in and pretend that they had these life-changing experiences. And I probably still would have thought that had the coach I went down with not, he got sent up onto the stage. He went through a transformation himself. Within 15 minutes, his life was changed. So if it wasn't for him going up there and me knowing him personally, I would have thought, oh, these guys are all paid actors. This is too good to be true. Life-changing stuff. So yeah, what the techniques were was, it's again hard to explain, but it's a whole different set of techniques, again using effective language to get to the deeper layers of you and I and everyone else as a person. So you're going to like people's unconscious, you're speaking directly to the unconscious, which is where the true change happens. I mean, it's like me telling you to fix your posture. Hey, just sit up straight, and you're aware of it for all of 3 seconds, and then after 3 seconds you're like, because you think about something else, you go back to your old programming. That's great for 3 seconds. Yet when you can speak directly to the unconscious, you can create lasting change, which is what these techniques do. And they all do a manner of different things, and we experience them and we coach them. And I've had a good opportunity to do this with other people and actually see lasting results with these techniques. So that's a brief highlight of this. I don't know which route you want to go down first.
No, I'm going to mention, like, for someone who's maybe listening and they're like, oh, what is this? Some sort of like a convention you went to, and it's like all about maybe hypnotizing people, and it's all smoke and mirrors. It's all these things that you see, and it certainly comes off with that way. It certainly comes off as maybe like a woo-woo kind of thing. But what Craig is really alluding to is there's ways that we speak to ourselves and the ways that we speak, and sometimes the words that we choose, it has an influence on how we're acting, right? And these techniques help you to build better associations with words, with things that help you to make changes. And I've seen it work with people that were even in our mentorship group. You kind of, you were testing it out, you were just learning it, and you were unsure that it was even something that was capable, even though you saw your friend do it as well.